A guide to the intense Brad Pitt-Angelina Jolie divorce drama. 2 years ago, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie dropped a bombshell. The Hollywood power couple was splitting up after 2 years of marriage but roughly 12 years together. What followed were months of back and forth between the former couple and the press. There were leaks about custody battles and Pitt's reported drinking and weed smoking. Meanwhile, Pitt gave a candid interview with GQ about the split and his new passion for sculpture and R&B music. The acrimony between Pitt and Jolie momentarily died down a bit in the press, but this summer, there were a slew of new stories, court filings, and suspicious tabloid takedowns in this never-ending saga. By September, the pair reached a truce, and now they're reportedly headed to court. Here, a look at what is happening with Brangelina's divorce. First, can we look back at their, happier days? Sure. The coupling of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie is already Hollywood legend. The pair met while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, back when Pitt was still married to Jennifer Aniston. Rumors about what may or may not have gone down between Pitt and Jolie on set ran rampant. Eventually, he and Aniston split up, and his relationship with Jolie, officially, came to light. But despite their, salacious start, Pitt and Jolie proved to be the real deal. They were involved for 12 years, and had 6 kids in a French vineyard together. So what went wrong? Back in September 2016, we learned that an incident reportedly went down on a private plane, and that the Los Angeles Department of Child and Family Services and FBI got involved. That incident, which reportedly involved Pitt and son Maddox Jolie Pitt, is said to be what prompted Jolie to file for divorce. But in an interview with Vanity Fair in 2017, Jolie made it pretty clear she didn't want to talk on the record about what happened. Okay. But what's happened since then? Well, a lot. Just on the personal front, Pitt is said to have allegedly sobered up in rehab following the divorce announcement. He also was either involved or just friends with MIT professor Neri Oxman for a while. Their exact relationship has always been unclear, despite making countless headlines. Jolie, meanwhile, has kept up with her humanitarian work for the United Nations. But divorce-wise, the Pitt and Jolie hadn't been able to agree on custody or child support arrangements, which means they're still technically married. Awkward. So, what went down over the summer? As I said, Jolie and Pitt just couldn't seem to come to an understanding over custody or seemingly anything else tied to their split. The kids had been living in London as Jolie filmed in the UK, though Pitt is still based in Los Angeles. Back in June, a judge established a schedule for Pitt to spend time with the kids, other than Maddox, who at 16 the court determined was old enough to decide if he wanted to see his dad or not. As a result, Jolie and the kids returned to Los Angeles. Then, over the summer, there were a ton of new stories about the couple. It was nearly impossible to keep all these threads straight, so we organized them for you in handy lists. Jolie's lawyer drama. In early August, TMZ cited a source connected to Brad in reporting that Jolie has been so hostile in the divorce proceedings that her allegedly fed-up attorney, celebrity divorce lawyer Laura Wasser, is quitting. Then, Jolie's spokesperson denied TMZ's report to People, saying Wasser is not quitting now or in the future. But an insider did say the divorce was entering a new phase. By late August, Jolie confirmed that she was parting ways with Wasser. A spokesperson for Jolie, Mindy Nibby, told People in a statement, Angelina has decided to change counsel to Samantha Bladagine, as Samantha's expertise is the protection and best interest of children. Then, a source told People that Jolie picked the new attorney as the lead counsel in the case a month ago. The back and forth about Pitt's child support payments. In legal documents filed on August 7, Jolie's attorney claimed Pitt has paid no meaningful child support since separation. Jolie also asked the court to order Pitt to pay her the money she is owed, CNN reports. But that same day, a source told People that Pitt has actually paid easily millions toward child support since the 2016 split. Around the same time, documents obtained by the Daily Mail, Pitt said that he has paid more than $1.30 in bills for the children and loaned Jolie $8 million, and he wants to collect interest on the loan. Jolie countered that a loan is not child support, and of course, the petty tabloid stories, A constant in the ongoing battle between Jolie and Pitt is the never-ending tabloid stories attacking one party at a time. Who knows how these stories get out, although, it's incredibly obvious where each of the leaks are coming from, but here are a select few. Page 6 reported on August 7 that a source close to Pitt slammed Jolie's child support filing as a publicity stunt. On August 15, Us Weekly had an exclusive on how Jolie is attacking Pitt because she knows joint custody is a done deal. The story paints Pitt as the victim. Page 6 had a bizarre story on August 20 about how Jolie is jealous of Amal Clooney. It also says that the Clooneys have taken Pitt's side in the divorce battle. A source told Entertainment Tonight on August 23 that Pitt is sickened that Jolie is letting their custody battle be aired in public. Again, Page 6 went for Jolie on August 25, with a story about how she is not the saint she appears to be. Lainey Gossip points out that by now, it's clear how these stories about Jolie keep getting out. Luckily, they've reportedly reached a truce, which sounds nice. Entertainment Tonight reported in September that Jolie and Pitt had reached a truce. A source told ET, Brad and Angelina actually set up a secret meeting at her house. It's the first time they have truly gotten together to make things work since their group therapy with the children. Brad and Angie's meeting was a success. They are going to stay with the plan set forth through the courts. This reportedly means that they are going to create a calmer situation for the kids. Good. Next, they're heading to court in early December. According to TMZ, a custody hearing date has finally been set for Pitt and Jolie in early December in California. The former pair have reportedly filed docs asking a judge to give them until June to sort out the final details of their divorce, with the use of a private judge, who will also help them figure out the division of property. But on December 4, their custody trial is set to start. TMZ notes that Jolie still wants sole custody, while Pitt wants joint custody of their children. The trial will reportedly take 2 to 3 weeks.